my vote was the vote that brought in Lesotho into government.
We're trying to infiltrate and in conjugative everything that is that is trying to hinder you. Now we welcome you. Keep your chair. Super glue there. Don't move. Put a paradise. Don't move. Invite everybody. Come and receive your entertainment, infotainment, everything entertainment in this glass house. Today,
welcome to Glasscast Podcast.
You're welcome to Glasscast Podcast.
This is Glasscast.
This episode is what you will want to call the celebrity edition.
So there is that movie I watched when I was quite young, and it's called Osofia in London.
Oh, so the two of you actually started it together from day one?
In Aba, at the state. So at that time, because I was very handsome.
Yeah,
they will use me and do Angel. They will use him and do what I did behind him was more visible than him being the king.
Okay.
It was so memorable that after 20 years he can still remember it. So instead of to say I will not give my best because I'm a fan, I did practically well.
Whatever your hand finds, I think it was somewhere in the Bible that it said, I will bless you.
Whatever your hand
finds to do, if you want to be a madman, be the best madman on that street, so that everybody who passes you will never forget.
You've moved up to finding the monarch, and now I have sung a song in London, Buckingham Palace. Be aware that a fanner who fans fantastically
is in town.
I believe one day I will find Mama Elizabeth.
Mama Elizabeth is in heaven praying for us.
It's Charlie that you're going to fan now.
I would have raised her from the bed. Spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
You took me away. You took me to that Bible that said, I will lift up my eyes to the hill. Whence cometh my help? Why are you looking to the hill? When you know your help come from?
The letter that Nani Paul wrote to the Corinth. That why are you reading it in about that?
I read against it. What is a letter to the Thessalonians? Are we Thessalonians? I write to you in chains. No, you are not the one that put in chains.
There is problem now. What belongs to Caesar? The Nigerian government are seizing it. That's why Glasscast is here to catch them.
I'm going to ask, has it always been rosy since you guys started from childhood?
Some people were meant to marry wife, but they married knife. The wife will be more like a pillar and a backbone. If you want to know whether there's true love, as a woman, go and engage a man looking for sponsorship. The place that I can never look for food in the whole entire world is UK.
Welcome to Glasscast Podcast. Your podcast, my podcast, our podcast. That same platform that we make it possible to discuss very important subjects, draw viewpoints, and reach out to whomever it may concern. You're welcome. Can you do that?
Oh, of course. You're welcome to Glasscast Podcast. Your podcast, our podcast, all of our podcasts. It will be good to be here again, or it is good to be here again. We'd like to share with you another brand new day, new topics, and then the things that will make you glue to your screen. Get your popcorn, get your drinks, get the children around you, friends and well-wishers. Come and listen to us, and trust me, you will have a good day.
Oh, I think Chris can do it better than I do. You want to try it?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is intro. You see what husband material does? Let's go there.
Okay, I should welcome people to the podcast.
Yeah, like what I said. Welcome to Glasscast Podcast. Your podcast, my podcast, our podcast.
It's a good day again to start again. And I would like to say something very important to you. Those of you who are watching me from wherever you are, this is Glasscast. Thank you so much for joining us today. Welcome. I have some important guests in the house, but before I bring them up, I would like to say very, very important. Stay glued. Don't log out. We are here for you. Thank you.
Oh, okay. It looks like I need to learn. Let's see how you do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, all over the world, you are welcome to Glasscast podcast. We are here to officially welcome you and your family, your children, because this podcast is a podcast full of entertainment, infotainment, edutainment to educate you, inform you, and also make you enjoy every moment upon this glass cast. We are not here to cast you. We are here to cast away anything that is not of God, that is in your life, that is by all means trying to infiltrate and in conjugative everything that is that is trying to hinder you. Now we welcome you. Keep your chair. Pour super glue there. Don't move. Put Haradite. Don't move. Invite everybody. Come and receive your entertainment, infotainment, everything entertainment in this glass cast. Today, Haraga been going in your wine.
Interesting.
I'm expecting.
Interesting. Well, this tells you what we are doing today, and it tells you exactly where we are. Today is going to be a very, very interesting episode. So like everyone has said, if you have super glue, if you have Arodite, hold your seat, because it's not going to be a dull moment. And like I would always say, if you have your cup of water, cup of wine, a bucket of popcorn, whatever keeps you glued to this wonderful conversation we have here, please do. Because I promise you, it's going to be a bomb this evening. Welcome once again. And without taking much time, even though we have taken some time, I have with me this evening the man we call the Pastor Chris of Glasscast, for obvious reason. If you haven't seen that episode, you need to go and have a look at that episode. So, Chris, what do you have to say to our followers, our subscribers, and our viewers?
Well, we're going to keep it short and simple. This episode is what you will want to call the celebrity edition, where we've got wonderful people that are coming from. These are familiar faces that you've heard and seen in various places. Please relax. Be ready to laugh. Sometimes they say all work without play makes Chris a dull man. So today, you get ready to smile, laugh, kick anything that is around you. Just enjoy this particular episode. It might not be that serious, very serious, but trust me, just like one of us said, entertainment, edutainment, and infotainment. Please relax, enjoy. And for our followers, I'll say thank you for following Glasscast. And we promise to always bring you lovely topics like this. and time out for you to relax and enjoy your time.
Time out for you to relax and enjoy your time. And when we were planning this episode, there is that movie I watched when I was quite young, and it's called Osofia in London. So it reminds me of how you have an important celebrity in Nigeria who happens to pay special visit to a new found land or a new territory to explore the opportunities that come from those areas. And on that note, I want to say today we have Sam and Song at Glasscast Studio, Glasgow, Scotland, United Kingdom.
Welcome, guys.
So it by that brief intro activities, it tells you the kind of guest we have in the studio today. Let's do a little bit of more introduction, because people know Sam and Song. It's a household name. People have always been entertained by this brand, by this project. But I believe more than 99.9% of the people that have seen your videos online, that have attended your programs, may not even know who you are, where you're from, the kind of things you do. And it is important we use this platform to, tell people more about who Sam and Song are. So let's start with Sam. Sam, do you want to tell our guests, our subscribers, our viewers, our followers, who is Sam of Samsung, Sam and Song?
Yes, it's quite my pleasure to use this medium. Social media is one of the things that when people look at it, some people look at it from a rhetorical aspect. But he's something that majorly is there to expose a lot of things, and the diversity of a human being.
Okay.
Him like people from a boy state. There's a place called Eda. They are the ones majorly into a diversification. So me, I am so comfortable with this question you ask me now.
Good.
Yes, it's an avenue for me to get my referendum.
Okay.
And only
Are you seeking for a referendum, or you're seeking to leave this country, or you start your own country?
No, I'm not going anywhere. It's based on the conjugal question you ask me now.
Conjugal?
Yes.
Okay.
So it is more like getting my referendum in the social media platform.
Okay.
Sure. Is that not what you want me to expatiate myself in the social media?
Yes. Sam, I think you may need an interpreter in this case.
That is one thing I like about people with a clearer vision. The Glasscast podcast has a clearer vision. That is why they bring people to unveil them.
Yes.
Malachi 9 verse 11 say, that is why these people, you are more like a vessel unto honor. You bring people to unveil them.
So Sam, can you help them and introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Okereke John James.
Okay.
Yes, I'm from Abia State. To be precisely. Then I was born and brought up in Aba.
Okay.
Yes, some people think it's Aba, and I say no, it's not Aba, and it's Aba. The real Aba. Yes.
Enyimba City.
Ebenwa Road.
To be precise.
To be precisely, and I was blessed to be raised in that city, because that has given us a thick skin.
How thick?
Very thick.
Okay.
To withstand any weather. wherever we go. So I am so flabbergasted that a day like this has come, and you are telling me to you know, when we started talking, I became pregnant. And here now is a labor room.
So go ahead and deliver.
I am delivering. We are just some meters. You know, when a woman want to deliver, they'll be checking meters. Doctor, to dilate. That's a kata with the
Okay.
That's dilate. I don't know. You are a son.
Yes.
You are a daughter.
Yeah, I'm a doctor. Yes.
You don't know that dilate is kata with one on the mouth of if the baby see the country, I say, hey. On back, that's dilate.
Is it what they are doing there?
Yeah.
But here we don't have a midwife.
And we have, because one thing about midwifery is mindset.
Okay.
It's mindset.
So with mindset you can get midwifery certificate.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Another angle entirely.
Yeah,
That's good.
we need to learn more about this. Well, you've had it from
The horse's mouth.
from the horse's mouth.
Oga, who is us? I just said now, it's back from us again. I have a son, son.
Not yet.
Don't hire people.
Not yet. Okay, so you've heard from Okereke, but not from the horse's mouth. I think that sounds right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we have you've heard from the Psalm and Song project. So let's give the song aspect of the project the floor as well to I hope his introduction will be as dramatic as that of
Okay.
Sam.
My name is Song. People know me as Bishop Song, Daddy Jew. I am the oracle of God sent from above. When the Bible said, the Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I make your enemy, lie down at your footstool. He was actually talking to my mentor. So I was around in that capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I am married to a female wife. Yes,
Okay.
Very important. These days we need to differentiate. We need to let everybody know what is going on. I'm married to a female wife.
I wonder why the adjective to wife, because wife is wife.
Some people are getting married to what I don't know.
A different kind of wife.
We need to make it clear.
Okay.
Keep your stand. This
make it clear.
is now it is heavenly race.
Okay.
Yes, we need to keep our stand. So I'm married to a female wife.
Good.
Yes, and my name is Chukwuchinedu George. I am from Abia State. By the grace of God, my vote was the vote that brought in Alesoti into government.
Oh, interesting.
He needed one more vote. And when I stepped in, I left Umuahia. I left Umuahia down to my local government. I gave him that vote. And today he's doing well. He called me yesterday and we were talking on the phone. We spoke about you were there. We spoke about 8 hours.
8 hours.
Yes.
What time does he have to do the job for Abia State people?
That is how he does. Each time he calls me, he's comfortable, he's relaxed.
That's a complete day's job.
He knows he's talking to his spiritual covering.
Oh.
Yes. I am if I pull out from Abia, probably there will be a serious problem.
Please don't pull out.
So you are Alex Oti's full-time job.
I am his spiritual covering. I'm his papa.
Okay.
Yes.
So is it because of you that Alex Oti is performing wonders in Abia State?
What he's about to do, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has he entered the mind of man. What Alex Oti is planning, what I showed him a template. I took him up to the mountain and I showed him what God
Why did you have to take him up to the mountain?
Because that is where you will see it clear.
Ah.
Yes, it took God himself to take Moses out of the crowd. He took him to the mountain.
But Moses was not the same height as Governor Alex Oti. Did you take him to the mountain because he couldn't see far, because maybe the mountain is up here and Oti is here?
Sam will be the one to answer.
Don't judge Oti by height. Because that would be the height of it.
Yeah, B.
Don't judge him by height, because Oti was the scripture. Oti is a full scripture, interpreting scripture.
Yes.
Where Bible said a voice in the wilderness crying, prepare the way. It was Alex Oti.
No, when you say, because I think you are confusing my confusion here. When you say Oti is the scripture interpreting scripture.
He said when the righteous is in authority, the people rejoice.
Yes, Oti was the one that when Abia State was in chaos, people in Abia State, Abia was like Macedonia. They say, Nayoti, come on to Macedonia and help us now. Come on to Macedonia and help us now. Jesus, he was so uncomfortable. He was having cramps.
Was it?
Oti was having cramps.
Like a pregnant Oti?
Yes, because he was about to birth in Abia State.
He was about to give birth to a new reform, a new beginning.
A new Abia.
So this is actually the first time. First time people from Abia are so proud. In fact, I can tell you for free that we are the best developed state in Nigeria.
No,
take it to the bank. You will never withdraw.
In the world.
In the world.
Yes. Take this word to the bank, but I promise you will never withdraw.
Well, we do here. When these facts come, we do our research and.
No. You don't need to do research. As I speak to you now, you can call your governor. Your governor will off the call. He will hang on. Ask him, says, sir. I heard that Abia you will drop because he knows that you want to compare him.
Yeah, and he doesn't want that comparison.
The governor doesn't want to set him up. You don't mention Abia. He will say Ndadela.
Okay. People have seen the Psalm and Song project. It has become a household name, and people may want to know how did this project come about, the Psalm and Song project. I know both of you have been, what's the right word? You have been depositing a lot of ideas here, but the only thing I've not heard is, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey, ooh. So maybe that one will come later on. So, because these are kind of the things, when I'm listening to something and I begin to hear, hey, ooh, I know that is Psalm and Song. So I want to know, how did all this come together?
Okay, I would like you to speak first.
It's a divine inclination.
Okay.
It's a divine. He was deposited by God, because in the street of Aba, from where we are coming from, it's not easy to grow talent. But God chose us and say, go and do this. Even when we were not seeing result, we believe in the vision.
Oh, so the two of you actually started it together from day one?
In Aba.
In Aba.
In Aba, Abia State. So when we started in Methodist Church or Hanku branch, we were doing it from a drama group. At that time, because I was very handsome.
I
They
know.
will use me and do Angel. They will use him and do them. So
Who will believe this?
How can they use me? No. I take this person.
I think Sam is going to something.
No, I take this person. How can they use me and add Satan? You see, man. Okay. Since
it's for the purpose
no, since
of
you started this way, I will say this on this podcast. I'm trying to fast. Hello, sir. I'm saying something.
You asked him. He said I should talk.
You should talk. Yeah. So he was the one that handed it over to you. It's not like
they continue.
Actually, the first time he was featured in a drama. The first time he was featured in a drama, I still have the pictures. He was given a role to find the king. These guys that act as Megad. So that was his first role. He didn't talk. He didn't say anything. He was just there behind the king, finding the king. And every one of us was like, this guy does something. And the way he took that job, he took it so serious. And to the extent that he even invited his neighbors. Say, come we are say, yes, the drama today. Say, all of us came, expecting to see him in one of the major roles, or the king, or the king's son. We saw a guy behind. We saw a guy behind fan king.
There is one thing about Ruth. In my book of Ruth. Ruth, the mother of Naomi. The mother of Naomi. He believed so much in that of Naomi. Naomi, the mother of Ruth.
No, Ruth.
Mother-in-law.
Ruth is the mother-in-law of Naomi.
Yes, he believed so much.
No, wait. No. There were three of them: Ruth, Naomi, and
Esther.
Shipra. Oprah.
What happened now?
You want to bring up another people?
No, can happen everybody. Now let's go straight to the funnel.
Yeah.
You know what transpired that day?
No.
They told me that they will give me a role. I was thinking that he's going to be more fantastic, like a roller coaster. I didn't know he was going to find somebody. The Ifani. The boy's name is Ifani.
He's even an ordinary one guy.
Yeah, he's Ifani. They gave me that role.
The father is not a king.
The father is not a king. He's nothing concerned them with it.
With royalty.
Royalty. I said, okay, no problem. I invited everybody. I was going to act. And when I came, the water boy came and gave me fan by him. Limonia that day. I
find the living daylight.
Everything, but you know what I did when I discovered that the boy had stage fright, and the only job I had was to encourage him. I became a kingmaker.
Okay, with the fan.
What I did behind that guy that day was very significant.
Like
in everything that they did in that drama that day.
Okay, see the way. Sorry to cut you, but let me tell you how I see this, and this is on a serious note. We all went to either Block Rosary or one of those childhood, gathering in church where they do drama, and then they give you an opportunity to act. No matter what it is, you invited people, and then even when they didn't give you a major role,
Yes.
you maximized even the little role that was given. That's what I see. What this word that said, it is better to be prepared and not have opportunity than to have opportunity and not be prepared. So this was a case of you being prepared, even though what was presented to you was not worth it in the eye of everybody. But somehow I'm waiting for you to tell the story of how this now connected to this psalm and song that we see today.
And that was what I was trying to explain. When everybody came, they felt like, easy to find people that will enter Okada, some enter Keke, some trek. Come watch me.
Can you imagine the disappointment?
And now it's not fun and funny. But when I saw that opportunity, I said, this is a time for me to prove that God has called me to project this guy. Because he found what I did behind him was more visible than him being the king.
Okay.
It was so memorable that after 20 years, he can still remember it.
Oh, so this is defined.
No, this
No, I was teaching him
No, he's not defining. He was his potato. He came to work.
He also was among
he was one of my
transports
guests.
that came to come and work.
No, he can't enter Okada that time. He trekked. He trekked. Who does monkey banana? He trekked from Ihon. He trekked from Ihon.
Come and see you before.
Owuraba. In about that time to come and watch me. So when they came, they were disappointed. But I still stood
your
and
ground.
made Ifeanyi a king that day. Because of my style of family, you can imagine. Can I stand up in your podcast?
You are free.
Please do what
You can imagine that kind of.
It's the fan is not just the fan, it's the fan that goes
Not normal family. It was anti-clockwise.
anti-clockwise.
Pray like this. You understand?
I could understand why he go here and why he got
So
cold.
people, even till today, my father, my mother, I invited all of them. They were laughing when they were going. Not disappointed that their song was not funny.
But you find it with style.
It was visible. So instead of to say, I will not give my best because I'm a fanner, I did what you did.
Fantastically.
I found fantastically well.
Yeah, because it's because you are a fanner, you found fantastically well.
Yes.
Interesting.
And he gave me more fans.
You see exactly what I was talking about. Whatever your hand finds, I think it was the Bible, somewhere in the Bible that he said, I will bless you.
Whatever your hands
finds to do,
you do it well.
bless it.
Do it well.
I remember also along the same biblical thing, my father told me something. Say, if you want to be a madman, be the best madman on that street, so that everybody who passes you will never forget. That is what I see in this. Even though the role was or looked insignificant, you used it as a stepping stone to creating Salmon song.
After fanning there, they
called you for not
fanning of Igwe.
Okay. So you travel from Aba to Igwe. Interesting. Is it the same Ifeanyi that you went to Fana?
No, Ifeanyi, I don't even know where Ifeanyi is now. He's now other real king because he was more like a Lulabi.
A baby king, yes.
Okay, so what about the Okigwe?
The Okigwe family. The real king is still alive now. We can go, it's a monarch. It's a monarchical system of government.
Yeah. Oh, so from fanning the
insignificant Ifeanyi.
So you moved up to fanning the monarch,
real king.
and now we have Salmon song in London, Buckingham Palace. Be aware that a fanner,
a special
fanner who fans fantastically
is in town.
Is in town, Buckingham Palace.
Yes, so I believe one day I will find Mama Elizabeth.
You just. The father is
Mama Elizabeth is in heaven praying for us.
It's Charlie that you are going to fan now.
You have Daddy Charlie.
That Charlie.
Yeah, so rest.
Amen. God bless you.
I was not aware. I would have prayed for her. I would have raised her from the bed.
I thought she would have wanted to be raised.
The power is there. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Look at him. Come on, the flesh is weak. He's very stressed.
So why do you need to stress the weak flesh? I think
the flesh the weak.
My new Brunei took me away. He took me to that Bible that says, I will lift up my eyes to the hill. Whence comment my help comment from the Lord. Why are you looking to the hill? When your help come from people, you know Bible people that write they are troublemakers.
You are very, very correct. Even I think it was somebody from but I don't know if that person is from
let's just be logical. I will lift up my head, my eye to the hill.
Yeah.
Whence comment my help? my help coming from the Lord. Why are you lifting? Why are you going to the hill?
Well,
If I get problem, you took all of us now to the hill. Now.
Maybe the Lord is on the hill. Because he didn't tell us maybe the hill is towards the west and the Lord is towards the east. He just said the hill.
That man, I'm telling you, Hillary. Through your research.
I will. You know, I'm a researcher, and I will
let's go to the hill.
Yeah, because I don't know why, you know. I know we're not here to discuss the Bible, but I know another story from Abba when somebody was asking the pastor why the letter that Nanye Paul wrote to the Corinth. That why are you reading it in Abba? That is a confidential letter.
Misplaced priorities.
Yeah.
Or them.
That's wrong. Even me, I keep.
We advocated.
Even me, I keep against it in my.
So they don't to the Corinthians.
Yes.
Which one? What is a letter to the Thessalonians? Are we Thessalonians?
We're not going Abba.
If I get where he came to Thessalonica, Ben and then what?
Say, I write to you. I write to you in chains. No, we are not the one that put in chains. Give it. These are letters to
Thessalonians.
So they should give
write a letter. Write a letter. That was why. What I was reading.
Belongs to Caesar, near Caesar. Although there is problem now, what belongs to Caesar? The Nigerian government are seizing it.
Oh dear.
They are seizing what belongs to Caesar. But Manayanga's here. That's why Glad Cat is here to catch them.
Yeah, of course. We're here to bring out the plain analysis of bordering issues. So, Nigeria government, be aware. If you are taking what belongs to Caesar, you are seizing what belongs to the people of Nigeria, which is meant to be a collective resource to develop our land, Nigeria, to develop our land, Africa, and to make the world a better place. So what Sam is saying here is beware. The Lord is watching you. But there is this, the part of acting the devil. We didn't finish it because I'm really interested in that part of the conversation, because I remember growing up as a child, my mom used to take us to the Scripture Union, the SU. And I remember, as a child then, they usually do this drama thing, and, there must be somebody that will play the role of the devil, and there will be somebody, like your own, you were blowing the fan. There are some people, their job is to get something like insecticide and have the lighter to blow the fire. But you're just, so, I don't know, it's that idea of somebody acting the devil and somebody acting an angel, and I wanted us to get to the more details about that aspect of the drama.
Okay. What he was actually trying to say is that we started at a very young age. We started together in Methodist Church. It was a group of friends who it started first from the church unit of drama group. Particularly about the children department.
Okay.
Yes. So from there, we had friends that came together, who had the same, like minds. We are all funny. We are more of like doing the comic aspect.
More than funny, actually.
Yes, the comic aspect of drama. So from there, we expanded to, other persons coming to join us. From there, we started getting invites to other churches, to come perform and display and minister.
Yeah,
that was
the first time I ever saw you. Your video was in church. Like, it broke me. I cracked so hard. And that would take me to a little question just as you continue. But I'm going to ask, has it always been rosy? Since you guys started from childhood, how has it been? I actually had two questions. If you speak to, how has it been? Do you guys, at some point, have you ever had to fall out, have issues? If P Square, that is that are twins, got married and they had issues, people attributed it to their spouses and all of that. And I know that both of you have been married.
You are married to a female wife.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, I'm married to my main wife.
Oh, okay. He's married to a female wife. You are married to your main wife. Now, since you guys
men as in MAIN.
Main wife, my biological wife, the one that God gave me, that is helping me to stand today.
Okay.
No, it's a divine blessing from above. Some people were meant to marry wife, but they married knife. Instead of wife, they married knife. And you know, when you marry knife instead of wife, it will cut your lifespan. When the woman you married to be a wife is a knife, it cuts down your lifespan. Not just cutting down your lifespan, it cuts you away from family, from friends, from relationship. That is why you say people, I want to go abroad with my family. They say if you are going, and the woman, when they go there, they will leave you and they will kick you out because you are not sure of who you marry. If you are sure of who you marry and how you treated that woman back home, there's no how that woman will kick you out.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
And that is wife, not a knife. It's because a wife will be more like a pillar and a backbone.
That's why the Bible calls her the virtuous woman.
A virtuous woman. And a wise woman who prepares the home, make it her home. And not a foolish woman that scattered it.
Preach on, Pastor. Preach on. Okay, now that you can see that what he just said took exactly straight to the second question I was going to ask, even though that one is still anchoring. Have you guys had to have any quarrel, disagreements, maybe money, wife, or anything at any point? Because if it has been smooth all the way too, it's a good thing, but we'd like to know about that. And I'm sure our audience and our followers will also like to know a little bit about. Then secondly, that will now take me to the question of, you said something that is apt. If you married a knife and you were maybe part of the knifing back home and you bring her here, you're on your own. So that would take me to asking, how has it been as an established celebrity back home, relocating to a different land like Glasgow or the United Kingdom? How has the experience been for you? Are you a dependent that is being dependent on? Or I know you said something about any man, if you want to see a loyal man.
Yes, I say you UK people will be complaining. There's no true love in the UK. There's no true love in the... If you want to know whether there's true love, as a woman, go and engage a man looking for sponsorship.
Interesting.
Here love maybe. I cannot massage your pocket.
You will be the one to
You will be tired of
you will be the one to cook,
love now.
Love
everything.
Yeah, love
You say UK men are not romantic. Go and friend
give somebody
somebody from Glasgow University that just came out. Now, you understand, or you say the UK men, they are not humble. That have you met a dependent?
A dependent who is fully dependently on the dependable.
You experience breakfast in bed. From your husband. You understand me? So those are
You be treated like a queen.
you are a queenatic, not just queen. Queenatic. And then you get thick love.
So there is love, there is thick love.
Thick
Yes,
love.
yes.
That's deep.
That's why
Connect onto deep.
if you
Comes from the inside.
if you are making a tea, there is what we call thick tea. Yeah, the one that's you can't stir again. That's the kind of love you receive.
So I think you are now bringing a different dimension to. There is a theory that we use to analyze some political development that we call the dependency theory. I think this is now bringing an alternative to that theoretical explanation or theoretical insight about what dependent implies. So whomever that is dependent will really have to play their game very well. Because
yes, whoever as a woman or as a man, when you have something serious you want to do with a dependent, pray about it because you can get anything that you want from them. Because when the leg is gidiba, you will see the real who you are dealing with.
It's called.
I'm not even yet a dependent. I'm not even yet a dependent because I visit and I go.
But
so
you are showing love.
Yes. When it comes to who I am, this is who I am. I am a family man.
Are you a prospective dependent?
What is prospective? Before it's not a suspect. What is suspected?
She said, you said you are not yet a dependent. You just visit. So will there be a time that you become a dependent?
No, by the special grace of God, I don't want to be a dependent.
Okay.
Yes, I want to be a husband to my wife, and also a
dependable father.
Your children.
Yes, let them depend on me. You know that song. Lean on me when you're not so strong. Lioness Richie.
Yeah, it's like
Lioness Richie.
I think maybe
Must be a lover boy.
I think we'll get your wife one day so that she will tell us more stories about this song.
About this, I know the lover boy side.
Yes. The truth is, when you marry a good wife, many things people look at as difficulty will never be difficult for you.
Yeah, true.
It has not been easy. As an international, I would not say nanny.
Tell us about that.
Yes, I will not say nanny because all the time you have called me on phone. you talk to me on phone by connection because it's either this one is shattered. Leave me sleep. This one is shattered from morning till night.
Yeah, I remember I had to tell you one thing. Enjoy it while you can.
He told me I am a senior colleague. Enjoy it. Every time he come, he say, "Spray the call." I say, "Okay, this call will call me to please." So it's a very fantastic and enjoyable experience for me.
Yeah. Welcome to life in UK. You know, in the UK as well. By the time you plan to settle here, there is a test you have to do. They call it life in the UK. So maybe it may be an opportunity to also, express some of those experiences that life in the UK has taught you.
Okay.
Yeah, life in the UK has brought me more closer to my children. Although I was close to my daughter heavenly, when she was born in Abuja in Guarempa, I was at Kelina Hospital. I was the first person that saw my daughter's hair coming up. And since that day, she has never given me a headache.
And you are the head of the home.
And I am the head of the home.
The head connected.
When the head was coming out, I saw it. I said, if they might come, and she has never given me a headache. Now, what is happening now is that we are now more closer because show in Nigeria take us all over the place in the world.
Yeah.
When my wife was pregnant for Heavenly, we were in South Africa for more than 1 month for sure.
And that is why you didn't see his head.
I said I saw Heavenly head.
Heavenly.
Head again.
Heavenly is the daughter.
Oh,
You saw
okay.
the head.
The one that was born in the UK is the one I did not see where he was
You don't
coming
have
out.
him out.
Because I was having production. We were shooting
back.
in Abuja. We were shooting with Brent Jota.
Brent Jota, yes.
Okay.
yes.
And that day we were shooting the day my son was
It
born.
was a movie.
It was a mixed feeling for me. I was on set, I was shooting, and I was thinking about, I was praying. But at the end of the day, God did.
Yeah. So you were shooting when your initial shot what was
Manifested. Oh, see,
what a connection.
somebody say power.
What a connected.
That's nice.
So you said wonderful things about your connection with your daughter. Now that they live in the UK, what is the experience like? I know you visit now, you spend time with her and all of that. Has there been any changes? Especially at that early stage, these children can be very wonderful when they cross over. Have you had any experience being with them? And I like the part that you said you're connected to them now. There's a lot of bond. In fact, I can testify because whenever we speak on the phone, is either they are giving you a run for your money, and even when you want to complain, I said you better enjoy this. Yeah. I didn't have all of those kind of privilege. I had a little bit of it, and when they get to this teenager stage, trust me, you'll be begging them to talk to you. That thing you call disturbance, you will look for it, you will not see. Yeah, I can tell you from experience, sometimes my kids are in the house and you won't be hearing any noise. They just want to be in their corner. They look at me and the mother, sometimes they see us as old school. I say, me.
You're my man.
No. I will say something. They
won't try with me. They won't try.
You're old school.
You're not try. I be full blown about boy. I go do magic.
Do you have a teenager yet?
No, I don't have.
Don't worry, you have.
I'll do magic.
We'll revisit it. I used to think it is not possible.
May just come outside, they just see canopy outside, DJ they play. So wait they happen. Just shock them and they are. You speed driving reverse, come on, say where that did they go?
So when borrowing from what Chris have just said, balance of purpose, balance of experience, because we are also here to educate people, for people to learn from our conversation. And like for someone like me, I didn't have the luxury of having kids while in Nigeria. So I have my children here, and it's a fantastic experience.
So your children get paper?
They do.
Congratulations.
It depends on the paper you're talking about. It depends on the paper. So no, I've collected the congratulation. If it's for the paper that is here to come, the paper is paper.
Okay.
So let's.
Your daughter in this place will tell you privacy, please. I'm not saying anything.
That's the thing. He's talking about his
experience.
To me, I see it like it's a good thing. In a situation, we take my daughter to shower, bathe her. After bathing her, then I will take her to the room, rub her cream, and immediately she pick up her clothes to wear. She will tell me, privacy, please. Once
how old is she?
She's just 5. She's 5, and by the grace of God, she's growing.
You know, she would tell me privacy, please.
Very important.
And that's what I hope.
Very,
I just
very
finished bathing her rubber cream. She was
All over her body.
when I give her the privacy and she tried to wear the clothes, easier find her somewhere. I said, Daddy,
Daddy, that for the privacy.
Daddy, I will come back when I finish. After wearing her the clothes, now she said, you can now go. Let me continue with that. You know, those are some of these are wonderful experiences.
Yeah, I know.
Whenever we are talking, you tell me enjoy it.
Please, by all means, enjoy it.
And
Those are the memories that will keep you for a long time.
you know, so the experiences are wonderful. She will wake up and tell me, I want to make sandwich for you. I said, Ndi bonata sandwich. She will go and bring bread, bring mayonnaise. One of my friends is a musician. A mayonnaise from Imo State. A mayonnaise, you put tomato, put carrot, put garlic, jebes, everything. She will pack it and bring for me.
It has made you sandwich.
She will give me a sandwich and I will eat it. She said, I can take care of you. So some of those things.
It's an experience. Just enjoy it.
It's an experience.
Yeah. So, do you think if you were in Nigeria, it would have been a different scenario?
Yeah, when we were in Nigeria, we had many hands.
Exactly. I was going to tell you
We
that.
had many hands.
Support, family,
Support.
network,
Neighbors.
cousins, family,
People are there.
grannies. They will always be around.
You understand? You have people that can always assist you with full mind. Somebody who was coming to do school in the UK, she came with a dog. And now, if you want to go to work, she will pay for Nketa, so that the Nketa will be in a care home.
Who advised that girl?
They care. Yeah, they have.
The girl is going through a lot.
So who advised the girl?
Yeah.
And she can't
In Nigerian.
she can't kill the dog. Why you people doing like this in this UK?
No, don't go there, though. So we they don't used to do those kind of things here.
But
Don't even say it.
But why is she stressing herself?
Yeah, well, it's a pet. It's a pet. So
when dog is a different story and it's a long topic.
dog in
Yeah,
the
they are
house
one of
is
the-
part of the
in
part of
this
the family.
part of the world.
Part of the community.
Yes,
not
this part of the world.
community.
Because they are, to be fair to
I know dogs are friendly, they are the best.
They are the most loyal.
They are the best when it comes to relationship.
Loyalty.
Yes,
That's
they are the
word.
best.
Loyalty.
They never forget.
A man can dump you, a woman can dump you, but a dog will never.
I like
So
that.
I think it brings to mind that culture shock. I think that's
basically what's happening.
Yeah, the culture shock, because like we're talking about the experience of handling children, caring for children in the UK, and that of back home in Nigeria. Like I remember, I have younger ones as well. So I didn't know when my mom gave birth to the older ones or myself, but for the younger ones, we have aunties, we have grandmas, we have, come around to support. But I don't think I enjoyed that luxury, having children here in the UK. And I believe you may have experienced that as well.
Back home, I had 4 people. We had 4 people looking after the kids. 3 kids had 4 people looking. So even you scramble to have your own time with your children because there will always be people. My mother-in-law, my mom.
I bet you some men in Nigeria that have 5-6 children don't even know how to press hot water.
Press hot water.
But here
you're going too far. Press which hot water? Where did the
Change you start with the simplest, change pampers.
I never did that once, to be fair.
In Nigeria?
Like I said,
a whole lot of men don't know how to change pampers.
No, when you have,
Nigeria.
see, it is called family support. When you have it, enough of it, you're staying in a comfortable place, you've got people around, people are willing to come support you.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's the advantage of extended
Being
family
back home,
system we have in
But
Africa.
the case is different here.
Exactly.
In a situation when my daughter was born, my mother was there for Omugo. My elder sister was there. My younger sister was there. My wife.
they will even be taking turn. They'll be taking turn if the other one comes, yeah?
5 of them, they were there at the same time for Omugo. So my own is just wake up,
eat the soup yam
Yeah.
and go your way.
And the pepper yam that you didn't prepare.
I don't know, because Bible already said that a meal will be prepared for us. Yes, it's more like a sacrifice. Yes. So
Sacrifice.
now a woman that had 5 people do a mobile for her. Here now, she was the one that did it for herself.
Yeah.
If not for one Congo woman, Congolese woman, it was the one that baited that boy for some days at that early that time. So everything you see when people move abroad, it's more like sacrifice.
Yeah, I learned how to bet my babies even when they are a few days old. I was able to do that as well. So it's an interesting experience. Now, if we so the idea of keeping a dog as pet, the way we keep dog in Nigeria, in Calabar, in Benue, it's not the same way dogs
I've been kept in the UK.
I just say something. I just say something. I just said. I was speaking to a friend yesterday, and he was gisting me about his growing up. He told me a story of his very close friend who happens to be a prodigal son to the family. So this guy had eventually sold everything in the house. He said he got to a point where everything, he lays his hand on, the family will look for another means of, blocking that direction. He breaks into the house through the burglary. They are changing the burglary. He uses the window. They are changing the window. He said what got him was when this guy sold to the point, this guy sold their dog. And you know why he hurt him? Whenever he's at his low moment, this dog is always there with him, looking at him. Sometimes you want to push the dog will be there. The family, member of the family, like, I beg, your problem is too much, go away. He will find somewhere sit, the dog will find him and come and lay there with him. It happened, even everybody in the family, whenever they are looking for the dog, they know that the dog is somewhere with him. The dog became his companion, his comforter. Though the dog is not saying anything, but staying there with him alone. Most times he will come back home drunk, high, he'll lay down one corner, vomiting, the dog will be there. So this guy had the mind to still sell that dog.
That's a criminal offense
In the highest level.
And the worst part, he didn't even sell it to someone else to take care of. He sold it to
the dog went.
He sold it to Sam's.
The thing is,
relative.
one thing about the situation, if that guy is from a white boy, he will never do that.
Okay.
They are very loving people. They love dogs. They take good care of
them. Yeah,
they are quite
Calabar.
Calabar, they love dogs.
Are you serious?
They are very loving people. They don't.
This is actually my first time of hearing that Calabar.
They take care of dogs. Akwa Ibom is where they have the biggest veterinary hospital for Nketa in Nigeria.
In their stomach. In their stomach. Veterinary.
Just that over here, it's a lot of whole new. I've always loved dogs. I've had different species. And the truth is, what he did is another level of betrayal.
The guy said the moment he heard that story, that was when he gave up. He said that was the end of their relationship. He was still, trying to still reach out to the guy based on their past growing up. So the moment he heard that story, he said, if this guy can do this to a dog, that means that guy does not appreciate relationship. He cut off the relationship at that moment. And I was like, you did the right thing. Because this guy get mine.
It's heartbreaking.
No. Even me, when I heard it.
It's very hard.
When I heard it, I was
Snoop Dogg is from Calabar.
Snoop Doggy, Ghana
Who like to dance sad?
yes.
He's from
Yeah.
Calabar. Do you know? I've not really.
That's they did his African origin trace, and it happened to
Yes.
be in Calabar.
Etienne.
Okay.
Etienne. Local government.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could see, there is the relationship, even by looking at the name, and it won't be too surprising that he's from that part of Nigeria. Interesting. Wow, Chris, have you got to know about this?
No. It's my first time too. But again, because they are all tracing their origin, it's possible. I mean, we'll keep it open. Maybe if Snoop Dogg, you said Snoop Dogg, right?
Yes.
Or maybe someday if he watches this podcast, he might choose to respond and tell us exactly where he's from.
Etienne local government.
All right.
Snoop Dogg from
Snoop Dogg
Etienne
from
local
Etienne.
government. Well,
Etienne is in Nigeria.
yeah, it would be a great opportunity for them, to have come here if they have the chance, sit down and tell us how they were able to trace their roots. It's a very interesting topic. This ancestry.
I think one of the things I liked when I came to the UK, my few days here, I see families, especially Nigerian families. I see them doing everything possible to give their children that symbol of where they're coming from. You understand? Like I walked into one of the host of this podcast. I saw him. I saw his family. The daughter has an Igbo name.
Exactly.
So these are the things that keeps these children in check, to tell them this is where you're from.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you'll be coming out as the best graduating student in Cambridge, announcing your name. Amara is there. Chiamaka is in the name. Chimamanda is in the name. Chukwuemeka is in the name. You understand? It gives those back home who are not opportune to see that light. It gives them the opportunity and the hope. Yeah, this is my brother. This is my sister. Yeah. This person is representing me positively. So me too. One day I will be there, or somebody around me will get there someday.
I totally agree with you. This fear of some tribes going into extinction, or some African culture because of either Japa, also people tend to drop their identity. It's something that we can't, talk enough.
And the deliberate removal of teaching of history in Nigerian curriculum,
all of that.
But it's between husband and wife. What you decide happens in your house. When you are in agreement with your wife, it stays.
Yeah, I agree. We all need to do whatever we can to keep our culture, our religion, and our history.
Yes.
Because the truth is, you can never have two identities comfortably.
Somebody else took the risk, whatever he was back then, that allowed us to come into this earth, and we're able to find ourselves in that circle, in that parts. Oh, I am Igbo, I am Yoruba, I am this one. So the only way we could be able to appreciate those people is to also do the same for the next generation. Yeah. So it continues. So that there is this joy in your heart. When you are old, you sit down, you see your grandchildren are around you, and they are able to communicate. They are able to, identify with what you are, with who you are. It gives you a call to glory to go home safely and joy and be with
it
God.
Gives you a call to glory for you to communicate, for you to tell, for you to understand your root, for you to know who you are and be proud of who you are. You had that from the horse's mouth, if I will be permitted to say so. So, but in terms of continuity. I would say because we've been here the past hour or so, and my throats are drying. I think I need a little bit of refreshment, and I believe we all do. So
I did not do.
you did not do.
I did not do.
I don't need refreshment. What I need is swallow.
Swallow.
A goosey soup. So don't deceive me with refreshment and bring puff here. I don't do puff.
Refreshment could be anything. It could be a goosey soup.
If you want to talk about, so you say item 7. Item 7. When we hear item 7 in a location,
But
I can hit my chest and do this song. Onyai no biya sirike. Onyai no biya.
We are at OB Glasscast. So Glasscast, we are up to what we say we are. We are capable.
Okay.
Somebody said, it was in Peter B that said you must have capacity.
Yes.
So we are capable.
You have to have a capacity.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we have. So we have.
So I should angolango. Nango is here.
The place that you can never look for food in the whole entire world is UK. There is food here. There's food bank. There's baby bank. There is a bank of Scotland. There's even the only bank you will not see is bankruptcy.
Have you heard of Spam Bank? Spam Bank.
Yes, never don't know now. When they don't know, haven't done know.
I was watching around about yesterday and they say, please, we would love to donate. I said, no. If you love to donate, click. I say, click. Wait.
All right, don't touch the dial. We are coming back. Don't go nowhere. This is we are still here at the glass.
Glasscast podcast. Thank you very much for listening to us. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
All of us will be right back.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I need it.
I ain't just
Nothing missing.
nothing broken.
Welcome to the month of August 2026.
We'll see you
What God
shortly.
cannot do.
We'll see you shortly. Thank you.
Thank you so